This is Duke University.
Hello, career influencers. Greg Victory here, Executive Director of the Duke Career Center. I want to start out by saying thank you. Thank you for all the conversations that you have with Duke students about career aspirations, and career readiness. We understand those conversations are happening on a daily basis across the Duke campus and beyond. And at the Career Center, we have a new philosophy called Career Everywhere for Everyone, which is the belief and understanding that students are not only seeking advice about their career aspirations and the questions associated with those aspirations from the staff at the Career Center, but with faculty and staff like you and Duke alumni, our employer partners, other students, and more. Career Everywhere helps to ensure that everyone a student may interact with regarding career readiness is equipped with the tools and referral resources needed to create consistent messaging for all Duke students. Expanding the career readiness ecosystem is really about equity and ensuring that students do not fall through the cracks and that they have access to the tools and resources and support for life after Duke. The Career Center is the hub of this ecosystem, playing the role of consultant, creator, curator, and collaborator. It is our role to create and curate career content, to identify and amplify career resources, to consult and collaborate with campus colleagues like you, and to set the vision for a campus committed to career readiness and career success. It in fact takes a village to prepare students to take on what comes next. With that philosophy, we have three guiding principles: relevancy, visibility, and inclusivity. Relevancy, that career services are designed to meet the needs dictated by the current job market and our diverse student body in order to effectively engage with employers, alumni, faculty, and staff. That we create and share content in a way that students want to consume it. That our career communities make a concerted effort to develop industry knowledge in order to provide specific guidance and resources about related fields and employers' current recruitment practices. And that our career education material speaks to current events, a changing world of work, and information considered to be evergreen. The second is visibility. As the hub of the Career Everywhere model, it's essential that we amplify the need for and support of career readiness for all students. Our resources and tools, programs and events, and communications must be scalable and reach the broadest audiences possible. Our staff should be recognizable and seen as collaborators by students, by faculty, by our staff colleagues, by alumni, and by our employer partners. We should and will be seen as the champions of a campus committed to career readiness and career success. And inclusivity. As we engage with this Career Everywhere model, we will focus on creating equitable programs to meet the needs of all Duke students and being inclusive of the Duke community, including staff, faculty, alumni, and employers. Our inclusivity will involve thoughtful consideration of all people as it relates to ensuring that all feel safe, welcome, respected, and their voices are heard. We will be proactive in planning, creating, and sharing resources and designing programs and tools to enhance our engagement with all stakeholders in an inclusive and equitable manner. Before I hand you over to my colleagues, Rachel and Monique, I want to debunk a few myths that we hear often about the Career Center. The first is the Career Center is only there to help students who are interested in careers in finance and consulting. Let me tell you, that's not the first time I've heard that in my 25-year career in higher education. And let me tell you that I know the team at the Career Center is dedicated to supporting all students in all of their career journeys and to explore career pathways that they are aware of and those that they don't even know exist. So if a student says that to you, encourage them to dig deeper, to check out our career hub, to ask questions of our career advisors or career ambassadors, and encourage them to begin the conversation, to find a partner or partners in this journey, and to realize that the Career Center is here to support all students exploring all career pathways and all graduate and professional school opportunities. The second is the Career Center only helps with a resume, or I have to have a resume or know what I want to do in order to go to the Career Center. Like you, we spend a lot of our days having conversations with students who come to us at all different stages of the process. And we're dedicated and focused on having a conversation. And sometimes for some of us, that initial conversation, we feel a little uncomfortable. So I always, when I'm meeting with a student, say to them, talk to me about what you're excited about. What are the things going on around you where you find energy? Have you taken a class that you really want to learn more about? Have you talked to somebody, an alum or another student who's doing something that you're interested in? Have you joined a club or organization or volunteered and found that you're really connected to whatever that cause or that issue or that idea is? And then let's build a framework around that. Do we mind map? Do we write down different ideas? Can students continue to build their career community, their network around them, to really think about how they can ask questions about people who want to see them succeed? The Career Center and our team and you too are here to really help students talk through some of the questions they have, some of the ideas that they're grappling with, the dreams that they've only thought in their heads, and to really help them find pathways and opportunities to engage, to think about what's next, and to be prepared to enter the world of work with more tools and resources and support than they've ever imagined. I'm grateful for everything that you do. I'm thankful that you're part of our Career Everywhere and Career Readiness ecosystem. And I want you to know we're here to support you too. Thank you, and keep up the great work.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel Coleman. I use pronouns she, her, hers, and I am the Director of Career Development and Education at the Duke University Career Center. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our advising services and the career development process model that we utilize at the Duke Career Center. First, we have a team of experienced advisors to help guide both graduate and undergraduate students through the career development process. We view career development as ongoing, and our staff are trained to help students cultivate the lifelong skills necessary to progress through this process. In order to describe the types of advising services that we offer through the Career Center, I'd like to highlight our new career development model for you. In our career development model, there are 5 components that illustrate the key aspects of career development. This includes knowing yourself, exploring opportunities, focus and prepare, taking action, and evaluating and refining. In the first step, knowing yourself, we guide students through the process of gaining a deeper understanding of their values, interests, and skills. Through exploring options, we help students develop a better knowledge of the world of work itself and various opportunities that may be available to them. In the third step of focusing and preparing, we really help students focus on narrowing down opportunities that align well with their values, interests, and skills, and helping them determine what they would need to pursue those opportunities. When it comes to taking action, in that stage, we help students build a plan of action for how they want to work towards those opportunities and fields of interest. And finally, in evaluate and refine, we ask students to reflect on their progress and what they have learned through the process. We also help them think about how they might use that information. Now, while the career development process is included on our website and details many valuable activities, it's important to note that our career advisors are available each step of the way. Students do not need to have a formalized plan prior to coming to the Career Center. We will meet students wherever they are at any point in the career development journey. Because the career development process is ongoing, we strongly encourage students to embrace an open and flexible mindset, as well as a habit of frequent personal reflection. This is reiterated through the many prompts listed under each component on our career development process on our website. Students are encouraged to explore these questions on their own or with a mentor or advisor. Next, I'd like to briefly discuss Handshake, our online career services platform. Handshake is the Career Center's primary tool for jobs and internships, as well as where students would register for Career Center and employer-hosted events, as well as any advising appointments. You can access Handshake directly through the Career Center website. Finally, I'd like to address some common myths that we hear from students about the Career Center. It's not uncommon for students to mention that they don't believe they should come to the Career Center until they have a formalized plan, or they know the field they wish to explore, or they are ready to apply to a position. The opposite is true. We very much encourage students to come to the Career Center, meet with an advisor at any point in their career development journey. This could be to better understand themselves, to better understand what options are of interest to them, to build strategy, to learn networking skills, to prepare for interviews, any of these things. We really like to see students through the entire spectrum of the career development process. So you don't need to have a plan. You don't have to know what you want to do. Just make an appointment with a career advisor and we can talk about what might be helpful to you moving forward. A second myth that we often hear from students is that the Career Center is really only helpful when they need application documents reviewed. Again, as I mentioned before, the Career Center is really here to support students throughout the entire career development process. So while we can help with document reviews, we can be so much more than that. We can help students with exploration, with strategizing, with anything related to the career development process. So we're happy to help with document reviews, but we are here for so much more. A question we get from students frequently is whether the Career Center is designed to support graduate students. As I mentioned earlier, our office is well suited to supporting graduate students throughout their career development as well as undergraduate students. We have specialized programs and collaborations that are designed for graduate students to address the unique needs of their career experience. In closing, it's never too early to visit the Career Center or meet with a career advisor. We're always happy to help students wherever they are in the career development journey and look forward to working with them. Thank you.
Greetings, my name is Monique Turrentine, and I'm the Associate Director of Employer Relations in the Duke Career Center. The Employer Relations team supports our employer partners with recruiting strategies, events, job postings, and interviews. We provide employers with resources and information about recruiting at Duke, diversity recruiting, and other informative topics through our monthly employer newsletter and quarterly virtual recruiter academy. We focus on building relationships with new and long-standing employer partners and alumni to connect them with Duke students and to help educate students about various career opportunities, recruiting trends, hiring practices, and our recruiting policies. We enjoy creating recruiting events that consist of annual career fairs, diversity events, alumni panels, networking events, consortium fairs with other universities, as well as assist employers with student engagement events. Additional components of employer relations involves financially supporting undergraduates with the internship funding program and application-based program, and educating employers about developing successful internship programs. A few myths about our team and office. Are we a placement center for students? No, we do not place students with organizations. Our job is to ensure students are well informed about a variety of career options and that they have the opportunity to meet, connect, and interview with employers. Another myth, do we recommend students to employers? No, we do not provide employers with students' names. We don't make referrals. We believe that it is to the benefit of our students and employers to get to know one another through our virtual and in-person recruiting events. Employers also host their own student engagement events for students to attend and learn more about the organization and job opportunities. We host career events for employers to meet students and for our students to explore and get to know employers and to choose to pursue career opportunities that align with their career interest. So how can you best connect students to people and resources? Please frequent our Career Center webpage and You Connect page. You can also visit the Faculty Staff Toolkit, and we're available anytime for a call, meeting, or by email. Also, direct students to our Handshake online recruiting system. That's where they can find all information about our career events and apply to numerous jobs. So which skills and competencies are employers looking for? According to NACE, the National Association of Colleges and Employers, they identified the following career readiness competencies and transferable skills that employers look for: communication, critical thinking, leadership, teamwork, professionalism, technology, equity and inclusion, and career and self-development. We hope you've enjoyed getting to know our employer relations team. We thank you, and we're excited about our partnership with you and supporting Duke students together.